Let's see. I've seen Fepooshi play. He's a pretty aggressive Sheik.
Okay.
And I've seen...
Well, that's the whole NorCal thing, right? Is everyone's
that's
aggressive
true.
up here?
Like, I really want to go to SoCal and just fight most of them because I feel like... I mean, I know all of them pretty much have like a very patient gameplay. And when they come here, it's like, oh wow, NorCal is so aggressive. I'll just wait and punish.
But as we can see, though, with that aggressiveness coming in, he's throwing out a lot of those high priority, like really fast kind of moves, right? What I've noticed is a lot of Sheiks will do that in order to like really pressure their opponent to the point where all they're doing is blocking, and then because utilize their speed to just kind of tomahawk with the grab. So it's pretty much what I feel would really happen, right? So Haru does have stage control here. Oh, went for the up smash a little bit too early. But from what I've seen, Shulks have super large range, right? So he should be able to kind of like outspace Sheik. But I mean, he seems to be getting rushed down a little bit too much here. And he doesn't seem to understand how to get that space back.
And I don't think he's actually had a much like Sheik experience because like he's from Reading area and from there's no one that plays Sheik.
Oh, okay.
So. I mean, Shulk, like you said, has a lot of range, and that would outreach Sheik, but the fact is, like, Sheik is really fast and can get in, get out.
Yeah.
And then, right now, as you can see, he's really putting that to work on Haru.
Yeah, you know, it's in order to play against Sheik, you have to really utilize your character, like, to its maximum potential, especially with Shulk. Shulk has a lot of movement. You know, a lot of movement, especially with, like, Monado canceling. You know, speed Monado, jump, and all of that. So like you can really just kind of frustrate a Sheik by kind of outmaneuvering.
What exactly is Monado canceling? Like, is that when you just have the Monado, then you automatically like put it to gray, and then you go for the next one, or? Okay,
so Monado canceling, for those who don't know, is okay. So you know you're selecting a Monado.
Yeah.
Right. So anytime that Shulk actually selects a Monado, or even if you go to a gray one and it poofs, right?
Yeah.
Every time it poofs or you select a new Monado, if you're performing an action, it cancels it. So what you would do is you throw out an aerial, land, Monado gets selected, and then it cancels your movement. So there's no lag. There's already no lag, but you know, things like that. So Monado canceling is like super effective. And
that makes sense.
So we also see Haru's finally gotten good stage control here, and he's going for those really heavy reads on the ledge, and that's, you know, as great as Shulk is at doing that, like punishing, you know, those like get-ups and like, you know, all the sorts. He's trying to read a little bit too hard, and he had so much control and brought it back really easily, and then now he's kind of lost it, right? So now we're in this like this weird awkward neutral, where Sheik really dominates that over Shulk. Like Shulk doesn't really have a neutral. He's very his playstyle shifts from Zero Suit Samus to like Fox.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And, you know, finally, yeah, going for those punishes, going for those reads, like I was saying, they weren't paying off, but that one just so happened to. Really good job to him. Really good timing on that forward smash, and angled it down, you know, to catch that. So, like, I don't know. I just don't think that he should be going for, like, really hard reads too much, though. Like, I saw a lot of, not random, but a lot of hard up smashes.
And along with that, like, when you were talking about, like, right when you were talking about he reads a bit too hard on it, like, out of nowhere, he tried to read, like, Sheik would go up for, like, the whole, how do I say it? He was going to predict the jump, and that's why he did his air slash, but, of course, Sheik went down, and then he was pretty much there helpless, and then Sheik got the punish for that.
Like
so
Shulk,
he needs to...
Yeah, you know, with Shulk, you don't have to do those hard reads. You know, you just pressure your opponent, and you just wait for them to make a move, and be ready for whatever move it is, because he has so much option coverage. It's a lot like Ike. You know, you can throw out Nair, you can throw out like a lot of moves just because you can, because sword hitboxes are disjointed, you know, and it's really good. Like, you don't have to, you know, you don't have to commit to a kill, especially with like Smash Monado. Like, you can just land like a tilt with Smash Monado and you're dead.
That is true. And what about like Shulk's like counters?
Shulk's counters, like the move counter, or like counters to his play?
Like the move counter, because I've noticed like his
Shulk
doesn't, he hasn't used it like in a battle.
Vision is one of the best counters in the game, from my knowledge, or at least from my opinion, right? It's unblockable. Or I don't know if all counters are, but like, if you, because it's got a lot of time on it, so some people have the misconception, like, oh, he countered, I'm just going to sit here and block in my shield, but it goes through your shield.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially counter in Smash Monado, or like, it's just really freaking good, and I think he's invincible, right? During
I believe so, yeah.
Really?
Let's see. I've seen a video where he actually counters Bowser's thing, but I guess it's invincible. He just missed it. But like when Bowser uses his up smash, and that one frame on like his spike is like an invincible frame, so that's why none of them got hurt. But
like there's just so much. I feel like Shulk is such a versatile character. And I'm kind of sad that not a lot of people play him. I don't know. Oh, that was a good read.
That was a really good read.
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
If he just waited a little bit more to get closer to the stage, he would have gone in. Oh. But like I said again, in that match, he hasn't used the counter. Like actually, he's the one Shulk I've seen that's barely uses the counter. Like Cerrone, she uses that like.
It's
water,
a good check for your opponent if they're being too aggressive. So I feel like maybe if he's feeling super pressured, he could counter. But like Sheik's grab a lot too, so it's kind of like a 50-50. You know, you can't exactly be sure what the Sheik is gonna do too well.
True.
Like he's going for all these reads and they're not paying off. So maybe a counter might not be anything. Like it might be a bad option. You know, like I don't feel if he's feeling really pressured. He should be doing more like retreating attacks. Maybe like just kind of jump around Sheik more. You know? Oh, see, like we said, the counter, right? You can't just throw it out there.
I think you overheard us.
But like that's the thing. Sheik can force you. She can force you into situations where obviously everyone's uncomfortable being. You know, like
shut up, Colby. Sorry.
You know, that's cool. Like right here, like he's taking so much damage, but the key to playing against Sheik is just understanding you're gonna take damage. You know, it's like playing against Duck Hunt or Mario or just like characters that will combo you. Like one hit's just gonna get you really high in percent. But if you know your character enough, you can do the same back, right? So it's really not about, oh my god, Sheik this, Sheik that, I'm so, look, 80%, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if you keep your calm, Sheik's really light. She's giving you rage.
That is true.
You know? See, like right
there.
Oh,
right there.
Especially in Smash Monado. Got that read finally with the up smash, because I knew a lot of Shulks will do that. That's a common tech, actually, where you literally just run up to the ledge and up smash.
Is there a way to like get around that, or just
roll? But then again, that's the mix-up, right? If he spaces it out enough, he can. So let's say if he like sits a certain distance from the ledge, if you roll forward, he can forward smash you or even down smash, because down smash lasts forever.
That is true.
It has like the longest hitbox duration like of all time. It hits like 3 times if you block the whole thing, right? So he can cover a lot of options just by standing there. And once he sees your character move off the ledge, he's gonna do something, right? So sometimes I think maybe just kind of waiting instead of going for a kill is good, but it's paying off in this match for sure. Oh, missed the forward throw to Bouncing Fish. Oh, he's actually accidentally auto-canceling his nairs here, and that's kind of detrimental.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I mean, they're not coming, because you know how he swings it at an arc, right? If the arc doesn't come up, it's not going to hit anything. So if the Sheik player is accidentally or just wanting to push random buttons or whatever, if he's throwing out a nair, it's supposed to catch buttons, right? It's supposed to catch button pressing. So it's supposed to hit the Sheik. But if he auto-cancels it, the hitbox isn't going to be there, and the Sheik's going to kill him. So you should be careful. You know, like a little bit. Oh, the air dodge.
Oh.
So he's got to be a little bit more patient, a little bit more like better with his execution, and I'm pretty sure he'll do better next